that is, I think, 10 a.m. to noon. And then the other two are a breathwork workshop and then also a meditation workshop. Meditation is being led by Debbie Rill. She teaches our restorative class. She is absolutely incredible. Like, just genuinely a relaxing person to be around. She's extremely kind. And then the breathwork workshop is actually being taught by Debbie Dower's husband, Nick Dower. Nick is a holistic healer, so in a lot of different ways. He's actually my acupuncturist. And by the way, yes, scared of needles. Yes, I still do acupuncture. He's just that good. But he brings lots of special stuff to the table too. So they're excited for you guys to get to try that out. Let's get moving today. Take child's pose. So toes together, knees out wide. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Just start working into your Ujjayi breath, focusing on lengthening your inhales and deepening your exhales. Today, we're actually going to do a lot of work with the upper body. So I'll be speaking to one particular point in general, and this spot is your thoracic spine. So it sits right between your shoulder blades, up high on your back. Keep breathing right here. See if you can just bring your attention to this point. The spot in your spine, it's actually a place where your hips come together to meet. And sometimes if I'm really focusing on this area, you can actually start to feel all the little muscles and tendons, like all of that sort of stuff, holding the back side of your spine together. So we'll be bringing a lot of awareness to this point. Again, let's do one more big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. On your breath in, come to all fours. So on the mat, bring your hands nice and wide, knees wide, and then we're going to put our attention on this spot. So at first, inhale and press up through your shoulders. So just stay here, not moving back and forth between cat-cow yet, but really taking the time to press that center of your shoulder blades straight up towards the ceiling. If you're really paying attention here, you can press your thumbs down just hard enough that the pit of your belly will actually pull up as well. Keep breathing into this space. See if you can literally feel it stretch out with each inhale and each exhale. One more time, take a breath in here, pressing as high as you can go. Exhale, and now let your chest drop down. This is probably going to take a few breaths here. Seeing not if you can just drop your whole belly and your whole spine, but specifically that spot between your shoulders. As I'm doing this, what really is apparent to me is it feels like my arm bones are actually getting longer. So you're just looking to soften this space. Letting it drop down. Good job. Right between there. And now we're going to move back and forth between cat-cow. So on your inhale, press up through your shoulder blades. And exhale will go the opposite direction, tilting your tailbone up. Let your chest drop. Inhale, tuck your tailbone, press through your shoulder blades. Exhale the opposite direction. Just keep moving back and forth here. Inhale up. And exhale down. Move with your breath. We're just exploring here. Two more times. Last one. Good job, Abby. Pressing right through the center of your shoulders. Exhale, let it drop down. So from here, find your tabletop, the spot that's not all the way up here or letting your chest drop down, but one where you just get this nice straight spine. You can actually pretend like you're pressing out through the crown of your head into my hand, reaching your tailbone back as far as it will go. Nicely done. Now, press your palms down. Exhale. Lift your knees right off of the mat. We're just holding here. That's it. Low belly is hugging up for 10, 9. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6. I know 5. You've got it. Low belly. 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. Take a breath and we'll reset. Let's go for the press down. Lift up. You should feel your lowest belly hugging up and in here to create the lift that's necessary. 10, 9. Press through your thumbs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. All right, let's take some body circles. So from here, stretch up through your shoulder blades. Now bring your weight onto your right pinky finger. Out over your shoulders and exhale your weight into your hips. We're going clockwise or counterclockwise. Go for 3 nice and big circles. Again, pay some special attention to your thoracic spine here, pressing it straight up towards the ceiling. All right, I think that should be around the 3rd circle. So when you're ready, let's take it counterclockwise this time. Go for all the space. Just checking out and bringing awareness to the spot between your shoulder blades as you move. One more time, around. And when you're ready, back to center. Inhale, downward facing dog. See if now press your pointer fingers down into the mat. Take particular attention. Press your sits bones up and back. Let your chest drop down 1 more inch. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift and stay. Bring your hands to your thighs for this one. So here, you're looking for the long, straight spine. Press your tailbone backwards. Now reach through the crown of your head. On your breath out, empty all the air and then hug your belly muscles up and in. So each time we come to halfway lift, we're going to see that we can stretch long through our side bodies here. Last time, 1 more breath. Ragdoll, let your head drop down. Take some sway from side to side here. Getting your whole body ready to move. One more time, all the way to one side, all the way to the other. Press your heels into the mat, and on your breath in, roll to stand. Reach your fingertips straight up towards the ceiling. And exhale, drop your hands to heart center. We'll start class with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Chaturanga on your air out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Press your sits bones up and back now, placing weight into your thumbs. 1 more time, take a breath in. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press through your heels, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Stretching up and back through the foundation. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Move, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, go up and back this time. Fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 breaths here. And out. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, up and back. Fold. Halfway lift, shoulders together. Chaturanga. Good adjustment there, Henry. Upward facing dog. Down dog. 2 breaths. Stretching long on your mat. Breath out. On empty, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose and stay. So bring your arms out to cactus. You've got your shoulders wide, your elbows wide. Stretch back through your thoracic spine. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, and we're going to bring our shoulders together, creating that cat sensation. Inhale, elbows back. Exhale, come together. We're going to go 4 more times. And together with your breath each time, looking to stretch as far as you can go. Make it so that you're really pressing through your shoulder blades each time. Last one, here we go. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Reach your fingertips up. Fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga on your air out. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right side, warrior 1. Stay here as well. So as you're reaching down here, press through your back foot to then light up your pelvis, hugging your low belly up and in. Your shoulder blades are about to become attached to each other. So really hands out wide, cactus arms. Now actively press your elbows backwards. So you're getting as wide as humanly possible here. Exhale, chaturanga. We're going to move through the other side. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down dog, left side, warrior 1. Stay low in the pose. See if you can create some new depth. Bring your hands to cactus arms. That's it. Pulling both shoulder blades together. Keep your hands nice and wide. Take a breath in. Chaturanga, hands wide on the mat. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. So we're really just getting curious about your upper body. We're going to find new ways to pay attention to it and bring aliveness to it in this way. So now we'll flow. Take a breath in. Exhale, move, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, cactus arms. Fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior 1. Step up and through, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog on the exhale, left side, warrior 1. Step low in the lunge, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. 2 breaths here. And out. One more time. Breathe in. Let go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sit even lower. Belly active. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Right side. Warrior 1. Flowing with your breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior 1. In and up. Out and back down. Up dog. Through down dog. We'll take 2 breaths here. See if you can create length on your mat for yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breathe in, bend your knees, hop. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, sit as low as you can go, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, down dog. Take right side, warrior one. Pressing down through your big toe, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left side, warrior one. Inhale as you reach, exhale right back down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yes, take a sigh if you need one. Yeah, like that. One more time. Big breath in. All the air out. Now from here, pick your right leg up into the air. Kick that heel as high as it could go. Now bend your top knee. Open up your hip. See if you can stretch from your pinky finger all the way to your knee, creating this cross-body connection. Stay here in three-legged or flip your dog. Get your drishti set into this pose. And now go for some arm circles with your right hand. Yeah, Abby's got it already. Coming out to a cactus arm, looking to create new space, new opening across the front of your chest. One more time. Let's flip it over. High plank and stay. So here in high plank, both hands on the mat. We're just going to come to this. Instead of your toes tucked underneath of you like usual, bring the tops of your feet down towards the mat. Now, activate your belly button so it's hugging up almost like it's attached to the ceiling through your spine. Yes, that's it, Abby. We're going to stay here. 3 breaths. Nice and loud. 2 more. Yes, you have this. Last one. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog. And into down dog. Good job. Breathe in. Sigh out. Yep, one more for good measure. And then we'll bring your left leg up into the air. Press backwards through your heel. So you actually want to get length here from your fingertips all the way back. Now, bend your top knee. Open up your hip. Press your left pinky finger into the ground for this last breath. Come over, flip dog. So now, with your breath, arm circles on this side. Bring your arm out to the left into a cactus and then down and around. Big circles, looking to open up the side of your chest. 2 more breaths. Last one. Before we hop back over into high plank. With your high plank, look to engage that spot right between your shoulders. Now, tuck your toes under so your big toenails are pressing down onto the mat. And we're going to go for some toe taps. So out to the right, then out to the left. Right and left, back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, you've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Come all the way down. Up dog. Into down dog. Take a breath in here. Let it go. Last time, in and out. Right side crescent lunge. Now, with your fingertips, reach them up almost. I took the 9:15 this morning, and LT had a great way of imagining this, but think about Spider-Man, like how those webs come out of his fingertips. Reach your fingertips up like you've actually attached them with little legs to the ceiling. Bring that sort of aliveness to your hands. Now from here, bring your shoulder blades back down and together. On your inhale, reach them up. On your exhale, bring them down. Now with this same sort of engagement, take a breath in, and on your exhale, hug your knee up into your chest. Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee into your chest. That's it. We've got 4 more times. Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee to chest. Fingertips active as you go. Step to chest. Look for control here. Step to chest. Pretty sure we're on our last one. Inhale, step back. Exhale, one more time. Lift up. Inhale, land the pose. From here, crescent lunge and into warrior two. Reaching all the way open towards the side of your mat. Now, friends, some release here, getting low into the lunge. Take extended side angle. Right hand down, left hand straight up to the ceiling. Now, see if you can lift the front side of your back hip up. So you're actually going to look for a change like this. Yeah. Feeling your low belly hug up and in here so that as you reach towards the ceiling, you've got one more breath. Inhale, lift up. And on your exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. Let's move through up dog with your breath in. Down dog, exhale. Full breath in. Big breath out. Left side, crescent lunge. I've got fingertips active for this one. Ready? Little webs up to the ceiling. We're focusing on our hands and our shoulders as we move here. So on your exhale, we're going to bring knee into chest, hands to cactus arms. Inhale back. Exhale, shoulders draw together. Keep moving 4 more times. As you go, sticking with your breath. Nice and control. You're over halfway there. This is our last one. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, step back all the way. Fingertips reach up. Warrior two. Drishti over your front fingers and come low into the lunge. Now, the only time I really get this as a release pose is by pressing into my back right pinky toe. So press that toe into the mat. Come down for extended side angle. Left hand down, right fingertips all the way to the ceiling. Now, hug your shoulder blades together. Whether or not you need to bring them up to your ears and then pull them back and down. See if you've got a little bit more space. Let's go for our last breath here. And on your exhale, chaturanga. Move through up dog with your breath in. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Full breath in. Big breath out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. That's it. So in chair, we're going to need, come to cactus arms. You're going to need your low belly fully active here to support your shoulders hugging together. If that belly isn't really lifting in and up, there's nothing to hold your whole body here. Bring your hands to heart center. Now twist to the right. See if you can bring activity to your left side ribs, breathing into them like you're inflating them with each and every breath here. Maybe sitting your hips a little bit lower as you twist. One more time. Take your breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Fold. Take your feet out wide on your mat. Tuck your pointer fingers around your big toes and let your head hang all the way down. Find some sway if that's what might feel good here. One more breath. Set up, chair pose, round 2. Here you go. One of the basic cues that we use for chair pose is keep your hips lower than your heart. And we're going to carry this throughout. Bring your shoulder blades together. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left this time. Actively think about lifting through your left shoulder and then pressing the center of your spine through. Yeah, that's it. Looking 2 more breaths here to get as low as you can in your hips. Last breath, lifting up through your heart. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Fold. Bring your feet out wide on your mat and tuck your palms underneath your toes. Let your head hang down. As you breathe, see if you can release tension in your body. Whether you're holding it between your eyebrows, in the back sides of your knees, wherever it might be. On your exhale, see if you can create new space. Bring your toes together. Hands out wide on the mat. So this is a perfect opportunity. You know what? It's only the 4 of us here. Hey, Allie, do you want to do crow or frog hops? You like crow? Okay, cool. So both of them are really going to pay attention to the spot between your shoulder blades. But here, what I want you to do is set up for crow pose. Before you go into it, let yourself take a moment to see the drop in between your shoulder blades, what happens if you do that. Or alternatively, lifting and pressing through your shoulder blades. Press up to the ceiling and in turn, hug your belly up and in. So create that action in your arms, and we're gonna try crow pose out or some little frog hops for 10, 9, that's it. Low belly hugs, 8, 7, good job, Abby, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. Nice job, everyone. Inhale, let's go to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in here. Let it go. Move feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll to standing. When you get here, we're going to take right side eagle. So wrap your right arm under and right leg over. Now, this spot is going to be all about your shoulder blades. Think about just gently letting your spine sink as you're pulling your shoulders back. That's it. 2 more breaths here. Last one. And we'll switch. So left arm under, left leg over. I used to always think about this pose as like this really forcible arm movement. Whether or not I was aggressively pushing my elbows up, see if you can soften like air right between your shoulder blades, letting your chest press through. 1 more breath, and we'll switch. Let's go for second set. Right arm under, right leg over. Bring your attention to the spot between your shoulders. Letting it soften and drop down and in towards your chest. 1 more breath. Switch sides. Left arm under, left leg over. This is the last one for eagle. See if you can bring that action here. Sit a little bit lower into your legs. Now soften. On your next inhale, step out. Now you could shake your legs, do whatever you'd like to. And when you're ready, we're going to go for right side standing leg raise. So right knee or reach for your toes. You get to choose here the option that's right for you. Bring some softness to your bottom knee. Just a little bend here. And press your big toe down into the mat. Bring your leg out to the right. Eyes over your left shoulder. That's it. And Abby and everyone, flex your foot. That's it. Last breath. Eyes to center, legs to center. Interlace your fingertips behind your back. Create this out dog chest. Keep that leg into the air. And now kick back into airplane. With your fingertips interlaced, see if you can create space all along your spine to get as long as possible. Bringing activity into your back heel. Press it back. And bring your hands to heart center. Go for half moon. Left hand down, right hand straight up towards the ceiling. You can take candy cane if you'd like, grabbing your top ankle. 2 breaths here. Lift that top foot high. Yes, that's it, Henry. Feet down. You can forward fold here. I always love a good fold in between these poses. Rock right to left. On your inhale, press your feet into the mat. Roll to stand. We'll take left side standing leg raise. Left knee or left toes. See if you can get both of your shoulders to pull onto your back. Bring your legs out to the left, eyes to the right. Yep, sometimes you're going to wiggle, sometimes you're going to fall. That's all right. Take a breath, get grounded. Bring your eyes to center. Bring your legs to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press them down towards the mat, and now take airplane. Creating all of this length along your body. Press your heel back like you're going to kick the wall behind you. I'm talking bring some fire into this back leg. Bring your hands to heart center, and we'll go for half moon. Right hand down this time, left hand up. See if you can draw both of your shoulders up towards your ears. And now let them move back towards your spine, hugging together. Last breath. Feet down, forward fold. You can shake from right to left, and on your inhale, we'll roll all the way up to standing for our last one, which is dancer. So right hand back to your inner ankle, left hand forwards. See if you can create where you're challenging yourself to reach forwards through your front hand with the same amount of energy that you're using to press backwards. Use this pose like you're loading tension from side to side, front to back. Last breath. Switch. Left hand back. Right hand forwards, half moon. Or dancer. That's what we were going for. Now flex your top foot. Press through the ball mounds of your big toes, whether it's the one reaching to the ceiling or the one pressing down to the floor. Get height this time in the pose. Reaching your top heel up, 1 more inch. Feet down. Shake it out. We're going to go for tree pose. So foot to your inner thigh, your shin, or your ankle. Instead of reaching your hands up like we usually do, our default, interlace your hands behind your back. So you're coming to prayer hands right behind your shoulders. So you might want to originally do is hunch your shoulders forwards, but as you breathe, see if you can slowly migrate them back until you feel that same integration, letting your thoracic spine press through and forwards towards your chest. 1 more breath as you lift through the crown of your head. Switch sides. Left side tree pose. Foot at your ankle, your shin, or your thigh. Now the all-important hands. Interlace them behind your back. See if you can let your shoulders settle down this time. Not just together on your spine, but letting them actually consciously move down towards your hips. Last breath. When you're ready, both feet onto the ground. Come to the head of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach all the way up. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift with your breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right side, triangle. Pay attention to your bottom ribs this time. So from your hips all the way up through your armpit on this lower side body, see if you can create space. So reaching out with the same intensity as you do on the top side. Sometimes what people miss in this pose is that your bottom side has to be really active in order for the top side to be fully supported, in order for all of the muscles to work in this pose. Reach out through your bottom shoulder. One more little bit. On your inhale, we'll rise to stand. And take side thing. Wide-legged forward fold. Now, I learned a fun exercise on this one. Are you guys ready? So, bring your hands out to halfway lift hands. You want them essentially stacked right underneath of your shoulders. From here, we're going to focus on putting weight into your pointer fingers and your thumbs. Take a breath in. Exhale, weight into your hands, lift up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bring your heels down. Take a breath in. Exhale, press down and lift up all the way using your core. On your breaths, keep moving back and forth. Exhale the way up. Inhale the way back down. See if you can use this. Keep pressing in that thoracic spine. Your low belly hugging here is going to make all of the difference in your movements. That's it. One last time. Yeah, you have this. Heels down. And from here, we'll walk our fingertips over to the front of our mat to take a half split or a runner's lunge. Ah, yes. If you're really dying for namaste front facing forward fold, you're okay to do that too. All right. Runner's lunge with both hands on the inside of your right leg, or half split using 2 blocks. Yeah, yogi's choice here. No matter where you're at, see if you can bring attention and awareness to your side bodies, letting them lift long towards either the ceiling or the front of your mat, whichever one's going to be the most useful here in your body. One more time, reach forwards. And on your exhale, we'll move out of this. However you would like to do it, we're going to end back in downward facing dog. Whether that means hopping your legs back. Once we make it to down dog, take a breath in. Exhale, left side triangle. So left foot all the way forwards. Reach out and ground down through the ball mount of your big toe. If you find that it's really difficult to keep your big toe grounded onto the mat, what you might need to do is find some softness in your front knee. Just a little bit of bend, and suddenly you can get a lot more grounding here, pressing through the 4 corners of your feet, your heels, your big toes to create the foundation of the pose. Last breath. On your inhale, rise to stand. Now, we're going to move off of our mats for this one. So scooch backwards, leaving your hands on the mat. So we're building on that last skill that we learned last time. Again, on your exhale, coming the whole way up onto your toes. But this time, we're adding a little bit of fun to it. On your exhale, you're coming to your toes and then dragging your toes forwards. Yep, so you're going to have a little bit of space away from your mat. Exhale, come up onto your toes. Nice job, Henry, and drag. See if you can keep your back ribs active here, your low belly hugging it in. Hey, good job. Nicely done. All right, let's try it 2 more times. You guys have this. Ready, set, slide it forwards. A+. Last one. Here you go. Hug your low belly up and in. Hands active. Good job. All right, guys. Feet back onto your mat. Shake it out in any way that you'd like. And we'll bring our feet forwards or fingers forwards for half split or runner's lunge, left side. Look for the areas where you can create new space in this pose. Create length. From runner's lunge, look to create a straight line from the crown of your head all the way back to your back heel. For those of you trying a half split or a full split variation, reach from your hips all the way through your side body into the crown of your head, getting tall here. Let's take one last breath. And on our exhale, move out of the pose and back into downward facing dog. Yep, all the way into down dog. There we go. Take your breath in. Exhale, and we'll roll all the way to high plank one more time. Now this time you can choose to keep your toes under or bring your toenails to the ground. It doesn't matter which one to me. We're just looking to hold. Here we go. We're going to go for 10, 9, low belly hugs up and in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, all the way to the ground. From here, we're going to take locust pose. So bring your fingertips out wide. Press down, toes attached to the top of the mat. 3, 2, 1, locust. Press your shoulder blades together and now get long as you can, taking up all of the space on your mat. Last breath in, back down. You can tuck your knees side to side. Locust pose. Feet out long. Press down, lift up, inhale, locust round 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Shin side to side. We're going to do 2 floor bows. So one side at a time or both sides at once. Bring your hands back to the outsides of your shins. Now flex your feet. Press down, lift up, inhale, yoga, go. Pressing your feet back. 3, 2, knees to center, 1, down. Tick-tock them, side to side, back and forth. Set it up. Ready, set. Floor bow round 2. Use your breath to help build this pose. With each inhale, getting a little bit higher, pressing your shins back more. One more breath. Come all the way back down. Tick-tock your feet from side to side. Take an upward facing dog. Hands at your low ribs. Lift all the way. And on your exhale, bring your knees down. Yeah, let's go for the half camel. I thought that worked well. Bring your right leg out in front. And what you're going to do is bring your left hand out and back. So you want to get this shoulder really attached down. I like to think about it like my left shoulder. I'm in the glare of the sunlight for you, huh, Abby? I like to think about it like my left shoulder is actually pulling down across my body to my right hip. So create that action. Now bring your right hand out to a cactus arm, and from here, lift the center of your chest straight up towards the ceiling. You want to look to get as much length in your side body as possible. Hug your low belly up and in to support this pose. Last breath, spread your fingertips. And on your inhale, we'll roll up and switch sides. So opposite leg out in front this time. Left leg out in front. Right hand is coming back to your low back. Shoulder engages down and across. Then bring your left hand out to a cactus arm. Lift through the center of your chest straight up towards the ceiling. See if you can create new space in your low back to stretch up and out instead of collapsing down, lifting through both side bodies. Last breath in. On your inhale, we'll roll up and straight onto your spine. So come the whole way onto your back. From here, roll all the way into bridge pose. So from bridge, press down and lift up. Inhale, we're going to take bridge pose round one. Getting your shoulders interlaced underneath of you. Pressing your heels down into the mat, lifting up through your hips. Exhale and drop your hips back down. You can bring them side to side. Yogis, if you have a block with you, Abby, do you have one at home? A block nearby or something block shaped? Okay, good job. Now this block, come into your bridge pose and sit it right underneath of your hips. We're going to work on some deep core exercises here. So with your knees bent, inhale and reach your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. What I want you to focus on is keeping your hips level on the block. So your right and your left hip pressing down equally. On your exhale, lower this right leg down super slow towards the mat. Inhale and bring it back up. Exhale, using your belly to even out the sides of your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to go 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, nice and controlled. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower as slow as you can go. Inhale, bring it back up. And now we'll switch sides. So right leg down, left leg up towards the ceiling. Extend your heel. Pressing out through your heel is going to help you create length in this. On your exhale, drop it down. The slower that you go, the more core is involved. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, nice and slow. Inhale, up. Exhale, slow, lower. Inhale, up. Last 2. Here we go. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. Last one. Here it is. Exhale, lower, 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 lower. Inhale, up. And then bring both of your heels back down to that mat. Remove your block out from underneath of you. And now get your whole spine down onto the floor. So your shoulder blades to your hips. All of this we're going to keep on the mat. On your breath in, reach both heels up towards the ceiling. Now exhale and lower your feet about 2 inches. I want them just low enough where you can feel that your abs are on, but it's pretty easy to keep your spine down on the mat. Now we're going to move our right leg. On your exhale, lower just that right leg even lower. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower. So you're keeping your feet pressing at a little bit of an angle out in front of you and just moving one leg and then the other leg, using your belly to control that action. Good job. We're going to go back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, fleet flex, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your shins to parallel with the mat. Now, bring your hands and sit them at the tops of your knees. Hug in. So when you feel your hands press against your knees, you're going to feel your belly button drop down towards the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend your right hand, right leg. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, left hand, left leg. Inhale, up. Right side. Left side. Let's go for 10, 9, at your pace. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. We'll rock back and forth all the way through. Let's go for a right side half pigeon. As you're in your half pigeon, see if you can consciously use your breath to change and modify this pose. So each inhale is this opportunity to create some more length from your hips all the way to the crown of your head. And on your exhale is an opportunity to settle and get a bit deeper into the pose. Make it a personal challenge for yourself to see where you can take the pose using your breath. One more time, breathe in. All the air out, settle fully. And we'll switch sides. So inhale through down dog and into left side half pigeon. If there's new space to be created here. Using your breath to create vinyasa and aka flow. Even in this pose where it is primarily staying still. Find if you can create this feeling of give and take, of stira and sukha here in a pose that's primarily remaining the same. Last breath in. Clear it out. Bring your weight to your left hip, or for Abby, roll all the way forwards. We're going to come to right side seated single leg extension. So right leg out, left leg tucks. Take your fingertips and interlace them behind your back. On your exhale, press them down towards the mat, creating this long spine. And from here, fold with your chest towards your right leg. This is a little bit of a challenge here, keeping those fingertips pressing down and out to create a super long spine as you fold. Each inhale, straighten out. On your exhale, fold a little bit deeper. One more time. On your inhale, uninterlace your hands, reach them forwards towards your toes, and then you're just going to let your head and your chest fold all the way down. You can round out your spine for this one. Bring a little more stretch to the pose. On your inhale, sit all the way up, and we'll switch sides. So left leg out, fingertips interlaced. Actively press them down onto the mat and then fold towards your toes. You want to keep your hips even, angled towards these toes. One more time. Fold as deep as you can get on that exhale, and then reach your fingertips forwards. On your exhale, let your head and your chest round out. Everything dropping down towards this one knee. On your inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to take tabletop or reverse plank. So whatever it is, fingertips face your heels, press down, lift up, and let your head drop. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale your hips down. Let's come to a quick fish pose. This time just using your arms. So Fingertips still face your heels. Bring your forearms onto the mat, and then let them be the item that lifts up. See if you can keep your thoracic spine drawing up and in here, not letting your shoulders sink down between your chest. One more breath. And release. Come all the way down onto your back. Now take the inversion of your choice. Whatever it happens to be, we're going to get upside down one last time, hips above your heart. Shoulder stands, plow, waterfall, headstands, handstands, whatever it happens to be for you. Shoulder stands can move to plow. Plow to deaf yogis. When you're ready, roll all the way down onto your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Let them drop to the left side of your body, eyes over your right shoulder for supine twist. Switch sides. Knees right, eyes left. On your inhale, hug your knees up into your chest. One final time, hugging everything in. Shavasana. Let your legs and arms go long with your eyes closed. For my yogis in the studio, there is a cold eye towel by the upper right-hand corner of your mat. Take a breath in. Bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees up into your chest. Rock onto your right side with your forehead on the mat or on the floor. Your way up into a seated position. On your inhale, reach both of your fingers up. Exhale your hands down to heart center. We'll close class today with one Om. Take a breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles up to forehead center. Together we bow our heads and we say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for coming to class. And again, if you're interested in Debbie's detox workshop on January 1st, breath work or meditation, you can always come chat with me at the front desk, and I'd be happy to help you out. For Abby, take a look on our website. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.